Spain could save the damn world. Spaniards could save the damn world. But you know what? Y'all are selfish. And why you have such a long lifespan? It's a proven thing. You have a long lifespan. So don't sit here and tell me that you don't know what I mean, that you can save the world. This is what I get upset. So a couple of weeks ago, apparently, I made a statement about how Spain could save the world.
And you impacted the entire world with it.
and apparently, people have comments about, what do you mean? How? And I almost believed you guys. But then I realized.
You almost believe what?
I almost believed like they didn't know what I was talking about. They almost made me buy into it, but they know.
I don't think
many
people is very confused. They don't understand like where you coming from with that.
Oh, you believe that? This is the selfish part I'm talking about. You see, you guys want to act like you're some naive little girl, like, oh, mister, what are you talking about? But you know the truth. Let's start with your community. Let's start with community.
I'm so happy I opened a beer today.
No, because I'm about to go off on everybody right now. The fact of how you guys build community, and a lot of these things that what I believe the reasons why you can save the world is not necessarily that you're the best at everything, but I think community, and I'm getting to all of it, but the community aspect that you guys build here, like community is a big part of your culture. And this is, from every part of Spain I've been into, the community is always a big thing. When we're at a restaurant, and I always feel like every table at a restaurant is connected in some way.
Yeah, because if you're like, let's say that you and I go out to have something to picar or something, and then there's the table right next to us that they have a dog, let's say, we're gonna go and say, oh my God, you have such a beautiful dog. And we don't even introduce our business because we're so dumb about it. It's just about, oh, let me meet you because, you have a dog. I also have a dog. Oh, tell me.
But that's the thing. Like, I don't think you understand how much it's rude to talk to somebody at another table at a restaurant in the U.S. Like, it's if you're listening to a conversation and like you just get like a little earshot of it and you're like, oh, well, I think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. That's what it is. Like, if the other table might say, mind your business. Like, why are you in my business? Why are you listening to my table? Like,
who told you we want to know about you?
Like, who put you in this conversation? But here it's like, oh no, it's Messi. No, it's Ronaldo. Like, you can have that and then still have drinks together at the end of the day. So I think that's like one of the big things with your community. Like, you guys have that. It's just like a overwhelming essence in every part of Spain I've been in. There's places that we've been to that I think have great community. Turkey is one of them. Serbia is another one of them. And it's not just the fact that you guys have the community. It's how you kind of, I would say, manage it. All the WhatsApp groups you guys have. All the WhatsApp groups, all the Facebook groups you guys are into. It's like, if you don't know someone, you know someone. Like, that's it.
I think that if I may add, like everything that you're saying is really beautiful and it's true and it's one of the things that you miss as a Spanish person living outside of Spain, right? But one of the moments that I felt the proudest about the community base that we have in Spain, and it doesn't matter where you're coming from, it's just the atmosphere that we have in this country, is when the Dana happened in Valencia. That was one of my proudest moment of saying that's community, because we're all partying, having fun, everything, all that's great, wonderful. Don't get me wrong.
The stuff you show people.
But when you go one step forward and you notice that people is right here to like give you a hand, if you need it.
This is what I'm saying. You don't necessarily showcase this part. You don't advertise this enough.
Can I say something though? We Spaniards take it for granted. We do not realize the wonderful country that we live in.
No, y'all do. No. I'm not. No, see,
no,
you're
and
trying.
You know what? No.
Y'all do. No,
and it's because we complain so much. And it's not that you have to compare yourself with the worst. Like, oh my God, if we compare us to the U.S., we're a wonderful community. No, we are a wonderful community. Period.
Even the elderly people always seem active in the community. Like, there's no necessary age group that is outside of the community. That's to me like something big.
Everybody has a place here. Yes.
Right, in the community.
Yes.
In the U.S., we might have our mom groups or our dad groups or whatever, but there's an age limit on it.
Yeah.
So dads might get together for like, the football games or something like that. I mean, American football, not the real football.
Not the real football. You said real football.
I gotta go. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. So yeah, age groups. The community aspect of it,
Yeah.
that to me is why like a lot of it comes together for you guys.
That's what I'm trying to say, that we take it for granted. And especially if you don't have the opportunity or the will to go and live outside for a period of time, you don't see it. Like if you go on any platform, Instagram, TikTok, anything, and you follow any Spaniard that now lives in England or lives in the US or lives in whatever, they all tell you, oh my God, we have such a great country. Like why, like we take it for granted, one, and two, we don't know how to sell ourselves.
But it's not just that. It's also your framework or your mentality about your well-being. And I mean that both physically and mentally. First off, your schedules are the way they are, and I think it's one of the most beneficial schedules that you have. But again, your well-being, all the vacation days, you guys take vacation, you guys hang out with friends, you guys have that break in the middle of the day before going back to work. And I think you prioritize your well-being over everything to an extent. The only thing more important than your well-being is your family and your family's well-being.
And even then, we still suffer, especially in big cities, of stress.
Yeah.
And all the things that big cities and developed countries have.
But you have an outlet.
But we have an outlet.
We
have
like
an outlet.
like in New York, there is no outlet. There is just a constant go.
Ooh, I have a question. And I don't want to like go negative or anything like that, but do you think that one of the reasons why people is so inclined to use weapons, arms in the US is because that's their outlet? Like that's, go and I know that they don't go and start shooting. Well, some do. Okay, that's a very complicated question.
As an outlet,
I'm sorry, I had to ask because
no, that's a whole nother topic as like far as like safety and strength and feeling power and authority. But it also is an outlet for people.
But it's not true.
No, but there's also an outlet to get that frustration out because we are on a constant go and we don't have time for ourselves. And that's what I mean. You guys prioritize your well-being. So even if you have a stressful day or a stressful week, you're already pinpointing when, okay, I'm going to have to take this time off. I'm going to use this day. I'm going to take a vacation. I'm going to go to my pueblo that my grandmother left me because I didn't have a grandmother to leave me a pueblo or townhouse.
There we go again.
But at the end of the day, it's that y'all going to hear this forever. So until I get one, they're going to hear this forever.
Your grandmother doesn't live here.
Well, that's the problem. So I'm going to keep complaining. So I think those are the things, like that aspect of your well-being. And again, these are things that you're not necessarily showcasing because it's all party, beaches, Spanish cuisine and all that. But the way you guys eat, how you kind of, your time of the days that you eat are actually very beneficial to the body. And it's...
So once again, you're saying the times that we're eating in Spain is the right one.
Can we not? Can I? But at the end of the day...
I'm so tired of foreigners complain about our eating schedules.
But the thing is that because we feel like we have to only have like 3 meals a day, just the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, have them and go to sleep because the amount of time you should have to sleep. But the reason that you guys have all this time of the day is because, again, your time is important. Every aspect of your mentality and your physical body is kind of like prioritized in your day. And why you have such a long lifespan. It's a proven thing. You have a long lifespan. So don't sit here and tell me that you don't know what I mean, that you can save the world. This is what I get upset.
So basically what you're trying to say is that if more countries adapted our way of living, the world would be a better place. Is that what summarizing what you're trying to say?
That pretty much is the summary of it, because it's not that every other country doesn't have a community. It's not that another country doesn't care about its well-being. What it comes down overall is just the balance that you guys have here. The balance between your community, the balance between your well-being, and the balance of how you behave overall, because you're not obsessed. You're not money hungry like the U.S. Obviously, there are people that want money here in Spain that would go and be, money hungry. But I'm just talking about overall as how Spain operates.
Yeah, we wouldn't sacrifice family just because of money. Yeah.
And I'm not saying that other countries don't love family and family time, and not that other countries do these things. But it's just the balance that you guys have here that I don't think it's shown to that degree.
There is a trend now on TikTok and Instagram of saying that true success, and this coming from like a lot of American content creators, true success is to have your kids wanting to hang out with you when they're adults.
Oh, really? I consider that a complete failure. Kids, be gone. I did 18 years of you.
As a good American, you will say that. My point is, if it is a goal, it's because it's not happening. But here is very common to go see your parents on the weekends. You know, if you live in the same city, you probably see them more often. But
some kids still go back to see their parents, usually so the parents can wash their clothes and everything, and get some dinner. For me, when I was growing up, I would go to my mom's house every Sunday because one, my mom always cooks Sunday dinner, so we always go over there, and me and my friends would meet up there because we start playing some WWE, and that's it. So we have our those weekend matches.
so that's a good matiz that you're throwing out there. So my question is it the same for Black people and white people in the US? Like, do you think that being from a different, because there's a lot of like mix in the US,
Yeah.
right? So there's a lot of people of different countries, and obviously they all have their traditions and their values and so on. But do you think there is a big difference in that sense when it comes to Black families and non-Black families, period?
I mean, it's relatively the same of being with family. Obviously, the way we come together might be a little bit different. Like, we will do big parties and gatherings or whatever, whereas some white families, they would do the cookout type thing and also have, the family get together. But for us, we always go big, and sometimes we go way too big. The truth is, we bring everybody in there because there's going to be some drama, and we want the drama and we want the gossip, so we have to bring it there. And if there ain't no gossip or drama, we're going to make it there that night, and that's how it goes.
So you guys are like la vieja del visillo, but out in the light.
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
When I fully learn Spanish, I'm gonna be so evolved. Because porque normalmente hombre es negro, sí, muy ¿qué es una palabra para nosy, like in the mix?
Cotilla.
Cotilla, sí.
Sí.
Y cuando entiendo español,
es un cotilla de miedo, o sea, no lo podéis imaginar, eh?
It's different because, I know you guys can be nosy too, but we're nosy with no shame. Like, we'll be right there with you listening to your gossip like this. Like, okay, sí, claro.
So listen, sometimes we have like loud noise outside. And all of us, we have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and 2 humans. All of us run to the balcony to see what the hell is going on. So you see the cats like this. And then the dog's trying to find out. And then, of course, we're like this. And he's always saying, oh, we're all Black in this family. I'm like, no, darling, we're Spanish.
Explain it to me.
You have heard this for sure, but I'm not sure if you remember. So there is an expression that we have in Spain that says, abrir melón.
Abrir melón. Open a melon.
Yes. And we say that when we're about to say something very controversial.
I think I did hear that.
Yes, you have, of course.
I think it was in a real. So it means it only means to say something controversial, or
yeah. So when you're about to start a controversial topic like you just did, Spain can save the world, and we don't do it because we're lazy.
So lazy.
That's estás abriendo el melón. Estás abriendo melón.
So is the melon? Is there?
So you will start. Abrimos melón. España podría salvar el mundo, pero no lo hacemos porque somos unos vagos.
So that's the way to use it. Like, you just have to open it like, oh, I'm about to say some shit.
Yes.
Okay. Does that qualify?
Or if you hear somebody talking about something controversial, you can also say,
you open
abre
melon
melón.
now. Okay. Is that?
But not the melon. Open melon.
Open melon?
Sí.
Not the melon. I mean, it's like a specific topic, so it should be like, this is the melon, right? Is there a reason why it's a melon?
I have no idea.
Yeah, with food, man. Like, all our sayings in the U.S., like, I always try to figure out where it comes from, and it comes from something stupid.
Yeah. And
it
so,
usually does.
So now that you're saying, because you always wonder where the things come from, and most often I don't have an answer for that. And people are in the comments saying, well, you should prepare for that and give him a right answer and blah, blah, blah. And no, I don't have to. First of all, because that's not my job.
Yes.
Second, because those that know, I want you guys to put it in the comments, and a lot of you do, and that brings you joy, and I'm a joy giver. So.
No.
But third of all, shut up.
Cállate. Tú eres muy mal.
But third of all, is because Calla. Espera un momento. Third of all, is because I come up with these things as we're recording. A lot of people think that our videos are scripted, and believe me, they're not. So as things come out, I just say it. So no, I'm not gonna be prepared because it just came out.
Should we script our videos?
Nah.
I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face trying to say shit.
You know what? I thought that you were gonna say that Spain could save the world because we have wonderful women here.
Why would I say that?
Corre, corre.